Okay, we're back. It is. Boys be doing all type of weird shit on live. It's a business live stream.
Let me go back to your.
I would do this every day if it didn't cost $45. What's my return on this?
Well, hopefully that lady came out. You know, it's like she reaches out. Hope she wrote your number down. Didn't think to write it later, cause that's what I do sometimes. Like, okay, I get it later as soon as you finish.
Hell nah, somebody was on my webinar talking about doing done for you. It was like, I'm gonna text you. Like people just be on them webinars posturing. You ain't about to do nothing. Okay, we're back. Let's see. Okay, another $45. Well, I think I lost like 6 subscribers, so
Or good. We don't need. We need people that's paying. Shit, we
actually
need you to
I
get.
lost 10 subscribers, so I'm gonna save what is that? $1?
So let's go back to the lead. Your funnel thingy.
Okay, they just sent me a message. Content that shares or threatens to share or encourages to share. Oh, okay, I know why it was removed.
What happened?
Cause I briefly had my shit. I mean, it's good that they took it off. Recently had my contact list exposed
Oh,
when I was trying to get to my high level so I can create that automation for that dude, and it wouldn't click, so it was up like a few times.
okay.
All right, my niggas, YouTube, I got y'all, I got y'all. Wait, no, they're about to ban me
Oh,
again.
I'm about to say, are we live? What's going on?
I'm about to send a link out.
Okay, dude. Somebody, you got four people watching now.
YouTube, here is the new link. Let me make sure
What
that's the
time?
right link. What'd you say?
I was about to ask another question, but I don't know what are you doing over there.
I wonder why my Oh, never mind. I see it. No, I was just sending a text out to tell him to come back. I wish I could communicate with 4,000 people at once for free. I'll
Don't
be on.
we
I'll be
all?
on here every day.
Don't we all?
I don't want to have to sell people stuff. I just like helping people.
Correct. So,
YouTube too.
what type of content do you think pulls people into the funnel? Like, if I'm creating a funnel, and I know you were talking about like that lady video that you showed. It was good, and of course, like I guess you got to be like creative, I guess. Um, but what type of content do you think pulls more people?
I'm always gonna say lead with education
Education. Okay.
because with content you always have to ask yourself what's in it for them. So, for example, one of my friends, her sister decided to start like taking over her social media, and she was like, she thinks her page is shadow banned because she's not getting engagement. The reality is the content is just not good. No one cares about seeing lashes like that because everyone, like, what's the barrier to entry? Like, even you without being in the business, how hard would it be for you to go get a before and after picture or before and after video of lashes?
Shit, 2 seconds.
So, compared to, you remember I showed y'all the example of the girl with the lashes like changing the tire. You gotta
Yeah.
plan it out and go shoot it and not be shy to be on camera. So it was a little bit more effort. Like, less people are willing to do that.
Oh. So
And
something with a little bit more effort.
yeah, more effort protects you. You understand? It's like, imagine if it took $1 million to become a content creator. Do you think there'll be a lot of content creators?
Nope.
You're protected by the $1 million.
Got you.
So it's the same thing with effort. Just use effort. Let's just call effort money. Like, how much effort did you actually put into? Did you put $1 million worth of effort into your content? Probably not. So it's not going to reach 1 million people or however many people you need to reach.
Gotcha.
Especially with business stuff, it's easier to like fall into like, just random entertainment content. Maybe you did something funny or a joke or something. That's different. But with business, you're definitely gonna have to put a little bit more effort.
A little bit more effort instead of like the checklist and all of that. Like, that's boring. People are not doing that anymore for lead magnets. Because I'm still kind of trying to figure
Well,
out
league
how.
magnets and content are two different things. So yeah, a league magnet can be anything, but it's the same concept. What's in it for them? Is it valuable or is it some BS?
Well, I was trying to figure out, do I need to create content surrounding, I
Yeah.
guess. Shut up. Okay, got you. Any more questions?
I think content is like just gonna be a non-negotiable. I saw a post today that said, like, you're stupid if you run ads before content, and it's majority true. Again, same with the lash example. The only time you can get away with like bare minimum effort is when something is new and it doesn't exist. So if there were nobody doing lashes in Dallas and you post a lash video in Dallas, you're probably going to get views because it's just there's not enough content creators for the demand. But you know how with the pickleball stuff, how I'm like, oh, I've never seen this before. Meaning, as soon as you post, bare minimum you're going to get 2,000-3,000 views. That's because the market demand for content related to pickleball is outweighing the amount of creators that exist.
Okay.
So as soon as it catches up, meaning you have all of these pickleball content creators, because it happens all the time in every business, every niche. It's like people are going to be like, oh my gosh, when I post on pickleball stuff, I get 1,000 views. So now you're about to go create all of this competition. So now when you have all more creators than there is demand for pickleball content, views are going to drop. Unless your content is like, and another reason why content just doesn't go is because it's not shareable. And you can see that in your analytics. When you post, are people sharing your content? No, they don't like it. So why look at all the content that's went viral? Go look at the amount of shares. That tells you that's it. If this is not shareable, it's not going to go viral. So don't expect virality just from posting.
Gotcha. So that's what I need to think about when I'm creating content as well. Is it something that people would share?
Well, in the real estate market, one thing that's going well is getting a BBL. So there's that.
You know what? A guy told me that too, but I just like, why?
They use butts to sell houses.
He said bread, so I need titties and butt.
Yeah, get the whole package.
Man, I thought he was just playing.
And
No,
see,
for
the
real,
thing
for
about
real,
that content is shareable, but now I'm not saying, I don't know if that actually gets business for them. I've seen that numerous times. I've actually seen people do that, have real estate in their bio, and obviously it didn't work because now they're like cooking food. You can only get so far with that setup because the barrier to entry is low. I think a BBL is what, like $5K or something. Most people could come up with 5K, but it's like it's not valuable, and the content gets shared, but it's like who's sharing it? It's probably men sharing it to other
Gotcha.
men that can't even buy a house. So
Okay. So you were serious. I thought you were really kind of joking a little bit.
no, I was
Got me
serious
to the
because
real.
at the end of the day, the name of the game is awareness. Because even though weird
Gotcha.
men are sharing it, but you get a 1 million views, one of those weird men will need a house.
Gotcha.
Or one of those hateful women is like, look at this girl using her body to sell houses. She may
Gotcha.
have not known that she shared it to one of her friends that need a house.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
What can I use to sell a haircut system? Detail on lint restrict retention. Be more specific with your question. Off the top of my head, I'm gonna say you can create a guide or lead magnet about lint retention. So it's like a freebie that you can give out or use ads to sell, however you distribute it. But inside the guide, you will position your hair care system as a problem to their or a solution to their problem. So what can I use to sell a hair care system detailed on lint retention? So what are problems that people that have lint retention, what are problems that they face? Create a guide around those problems. Then give it away for free. Then inside that guide, there should be a link where I can go buy your hair care system.
Mm.
Okay, so outside of the BB, I was being serious though. Outside of that, we had the conversation about real estate content. All we have to do is go do research. Like what's already kind of like popular going viral within the real estate market and just do our best to replicate it. So literally just showing the properties is enough.
Mm.
You don't even have to be on camera. Like most people just cool with seeing a nice house. Then that goes viral. It's the same concept. Even though it's just a lot of people that's like
Yeah,
dreaming and
it's
wishing.
boring. I feel like everybody doing that. So how could I make it not boring?
BBL. Cause look, it's the same thing. What they do is they do the house tour, but it's just their butts in the camera. I guess because they
You know,
felt the other one is boring.
I hate you. Dude, I haven't really been seeing no real estate content like that. I've been seeing, like people trying to like come up with different little deals for, like investors and flipping houses, just different little things within real estate. I haven't really, so I guess I need to do more research. So where do you think I should go to start actually doing research to find these viral videos? Because I ain't seen none.
I'll just go to YouTube, not YouTube. Well, where do you want to hang out? Majority Instagram.
See, chat told me Instagram would be best. I don't really use Instagram. I use Facebook, and I don't
Um,
really use Facebook either. But I'm gonna get on your Instagram because that's where I need to be.
I prefer Instagram for number one ease of use. Watch, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Okay, I just searched real estate Dallas. Do we see the theme? The top post, there's a woman and a woman. She looks like she has a body. Woman, woman, woman. There's a guy.
Gotcha.
Look at this lady's butt. So what you do is you come see out of all of this, what do I have the best chance of probably replicating? Now this one right here doesn't feature any person.
Gotcha.
So I would study this content like second for second. Like how long are these shots lasting before it switches scenes?
Gotcha.
What music are they using? The little hooks that they're using. What captions are they using? Then you go to their page. You see like you can go to reels. You can filter out by. I think you probably can only do this by mobile, but you can filter out by most viewed. Then all their most viewed content, I would just do my best to go out and replicate.
Replicate. Okay. Gotcha.
And again, this is low effort stuff. You get you a DJI Osmo and
Mhm.
get these little simple shots. I have a guide now. The service provider. Do I separate service from digital world while targeting? I don't do before and after photos. Really clientele. Yeah, so I would keep the digital stuff and the service stuff separate. Now, if that means you have to go create another Instagram page, I probably wouldn't do that. Like if you're trying to run ads, you can run the ads from your service page, but your ad creative will do the targeting
Hold
for
on.
you and allow you to not have your ads seen by people looking for services. Again, those of you just joining, comment your questions. Right now, we're doing a live coaching. Also, like the stream, like, hit the heart, share, all of that stuff. Any questions about ads, funnels, marketing, getting clients? What does it say? What are looking at and why? We have Cece on the phone, and she was asking about
Ooh,
the type of content she should post or doing research for content if she were starting a real estate business. So for any industry, any niche, if you want to try to figure out what content is likely to go viral, you simply go to the search feature in Instagram and search up your industry and just see what's at the top of the search page.
okay, we need to. Okay.
So this is an example of someone that's in the space, but I'm assuming it's also a personal brand, so that's why it features a lot of her.
Got you.
But you have options. Pinterest, YouTube is not so heavy on like the personal, like featuring the person inside. Then I'm pretty sure there's like a home section of like luxury home, whatever the case may be, section over on Pinterest. So just posting pictures or videos of houses over there as well.
Okay. Okay, my bad for kind of like swinging to houses. I guess we can stick with the hair thing.
Oh no, you good. I mean, cause no one's really asking questions. Again, we're doing live Q&A, so live coaching. So if you have questions, send them through. Oh, my Pinterest number is going up.
So what's looking good in the lash market right now? What type of content is good for them?
Inactive or block? What
Are
the
they
hell?
doing talking heads still? No, or was it?
What do you mean for like getting clients?
Yes.
Let's see. Lash extensions, Dallas. Probably like client stuff, before and after stuff. Yeah, basically just showing the work.
Mm.
Not sure how they got 1,000 likes on the price list.
So I need to post more price. Y'all need to post more price lists. Maybe they like the prices.
That's crazy. Like her normal engagement is terrible. Well, it's like what it usually is for lash content, but these price lists got all these likes.
So would you recommend her continue to do stuff with the price list? Recreate what's working?
I
I don't
wouldn't,
know.
cause you gotta ask like what's in it for the end user.
Okay.
This isn't shareable unless everything was $20. Then it would be shareable. It also could have been sent to like an engagement group where they just went and liked it. Pinterest. What about Pinterest ads? Well, I can't show the work because I'm building a brand new clientele. Not much before and after with clients due to not wanting to show their before. Got it. So in those cases, you can just show the after if they're comfortable with it. Also for like new businesses,
What about AI?
or you can use AI. We did some AI like lash content because we didn't have much of anything. I see this girl. She goes viral a lot because like of how her setup.
Which one?
So that matters as well. This girl right
Oh,
here, she has like a really nice location
mm,
in this like massage chair. So even stuff like this, I mean, I don't know the cost of her suite or whatever. And these chairs are probably like 5K or something, but it's like little stuff like this can help your content like go viral, which helps your business. So you kind of have to take all of that stuff into consideration as well.
I think just her moving around doing different steps is like kind of getting the attention, you know. I'm
Then
not saying like, of course we like what the setup look at. It's beautiful in there. But even when it's little stuff, when people are cooking, I catch myself like watching their videos, trying to see like, okay, what's next because of like the different little clips.
so yeah, she also clearly cares about her content. I mean, I didn't hear the audio, but you can see the clips changing. Like all of this stuff matters to keep attention. And you see here, love your content. So that's why a lot of people struggle in business is because they're like, oh, I hate social media, I hate content. But you have people that are doing everything. They do good work. They have a nice location. They go above and beyond for the customer. They're also good at content. And you're over here just like, oh, book me. Like you're going to lose if these people are your competitors. Like lose the overall game. You might be getting some clients here and there, but you probably not going to get fully booked. What's the best way to build new content in a new city? I have so much content, old, new, just not sure how to utilize. I would run ads. The quickest way, unless you're just really good at creating viral content, like I don't know, you come up with some viral deal that people really like. Outside of that, I will run ads because ads allow you to reach people that are possibly interested in your services like automatically. Like they don't have a choice but to see it. Versus if your content like this isn't the best content on earth. Like if she were to post this in her feed, she would probably get no one looking at it because it's not worth anything. It's just some hair stuff. But you can see here we reached 26,000 people. Out of these 26,000 people reached 285 scheduled a consultation, and it cost her $2,600. Y'all know how much hair restoration services cost, so she paid a fraction. This is a very good deal for the amount of money that was returned to her.
Oh yeah, she
So if she decided to go, I believe she's in California. Uh, if she decided to go, I don't know why I have this Miami, but let's say she decided to move to Miami, she could literally just copy this exact ad setup and just change the city. Now she has ads targeting people in Miami. So yeah, if I'm brand new to a city, I'm running ads. I know my work is good. I have reviews, all of that stuff. Just run ads. I've been doing that. Are you saying the ads are not working? If you've been doing it and they're working, we need to spend more money. Now, it's hard to spend more money if you don't understand your numbers. So, are you aware of what it costs you to get a booking?
ooh minutes. Okay.
I do hair restoration as well. Doing man, got it. Yeah, we have Thomas. I think Thomas is in Dallas, but he does that as well. Let me see. I don't know his ad. But yeah, Thomas is in Dallas. He has a similar service and does really well with it. CC, what were you saying?
Shit, I forgot. But I actually had another question. So, okay, with her, she's doing man restoration or whatever, restoration. So if I wanted to do an ad based on that, creating whatever, I need to go to Instagram, pick the video that's making, like, they got the most views, and then recreate that and run it as an ad. What
You
do
don't
you
need
think
to.
about that?
So not a video that you have, just a video that you saw.
Like, it would be, I would recreate the video. So I would eventually have that video.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, got you. Okay. So y'all find the top people on Instagram and recreate their videos. Create an ad.
Working. Just want to know how to feel. Best way to build. Yeah, if it's working, I would just continue to spend money. Probably invest in a funnel or funnel software so you can have back end systems that get people to like rebook and follow up. But this is Thomas. He has a funnel. We set up his ads. Same concept.
Ooh,
The proof that he can fulfill on what he's talking about in his ad, which clearly he can.
Okay, they look like they got some good hair. Are those wigs or are they just haircuts?
They're like
Okay.
hair pieces or units or something.
Oh, they are not their hair. Oh, it looks so real.
So I don't know what type of ads you're running or where you're sending your traffic, but for Thomas, for example, we send it to a funnel. They got to become a lead first because the large majority of people that see your ad, they're not going to be ready to book an appointment. So we make sure that we at least capture lead info before they can even see his calendar. That's how you really, really build, because you have to start thinking about what about the people that are not ready today? Like, what are you doing for them? Not just trying to serve just the people that got money right now. If you can come up with a way to serve the like 99% of the people that are not ready today by giving them educational content, sending them reviews, testimonials, that's how you build a business. We're always trying to chase the people that got money right today. It's such a small percentage of people. It's like 1 to 3%. That's why we hate doing content. I understand that. That's why I'm here on this live. Someone's going to get nurtured. Someone's going to establish some trust and rapport. So when I do my next webinar, I go to sell something, like, oh, yeah, here's my credit card. Should we run ads on Pinterest? No. No.
Well, you made a video about Pinterest
I did,
ads.
because there's a lot of demand for Pinterest ads. Pinterest ad targeting is not that great. So if you run ads on Pinterest, you better have like some third-party tracking set up. I've never run Pinterest ads for local stuff. You can test that, because it's not really an extensive test. It's just like, if you have $100 service, set $100 total budget, spend all of the money. If someone booked, okay, it's good, it worked. If they didn't book, then okay, we're going to kill this. But I was managing like e-commerce campaigns, probably spending, I don't know, $10,000, $15,000 a month, but we weren't all the way 100% certain that Pinterest ad data was accurate. So that's when it gets tricky. But for like service stuff, it's worth the test. All platforms, TikTok is worth the test, because again, you have to understand your goal is just to spend the cost of the service. So we don't have to be like, oh, does this work? Just go test it. If you have a $200 service, $200 on Pinterest, $200 on, and what I'll definitely do is probably set up separate funnels. So inside of our software, like for the last girl, for example, we set up We can set up a Google only funnel, Pinterest only funnel, TikTok only funnel, Instagram only funnel. That way we know when the people come through to those funnels, they could have only came through from these platforms. We don't want to mix up that traffic. That's like the absolute best way to track it without trying to buy like some third party tracking and get super technical. We know the link that we put in our Pinterest ads can only go to this booking site or booking funnel.
And so,
Um,
so what metrics you said we need to use to just track it? Just the platform, whatever.
what do you mean?
I guess what are you looking at to say, hey, this is? Well, I guess you really kind of just showed that with your funnel, showing like this person, this how many people booked, and then like her numbers went down further and further. So I guess that's the metrics for Facebook, right? When you're looking at metrics, when you're looking at the numbers, what numbers are we looking at?
It
Say that
depends.
our ads and stuff is working. It's working. I mean, if I'm getting people calling, I guess is that what we need to pay attention to?
Oh, let's use one of my favorite ad accounts.
Yes, let's use that.
Good old
We're
CT,
trying to
good
get
old
all kinds of
CTS.
money.
You know who ad account this is?
Hey. What kind of problems?
Okay, so this is Cece's ad account. So she's asking like, what metrics are you paying attention to when trying to determine if your ads are working? Ultimately, obviously, the most important thing is, am I making money on the money that I'm spending? But it's like a lot of stuff has to take place before that. So that's why I asked the other guy, okay, he's running ads, but is he tracking? Is he aware of what it costs to get him a booking? Because using CC's account as an example, we can see here for this ad campaign, she was getting leads for $48. What we can't see is out of the 117 leads, how many people answered the phone. Then we can't see out of the, let's say half of those people answered the phone. So out of the 50 people, how many people actually decided to do business with her? Then how long did that take? Because all of this stuff matters when you're running ads because you're fronting money to get paid later. And something like what Cece was doing was like selling countertops. Like, what's the time between awareness and close? So on average, how long did it take you between contacting the lead and closing the deal?
2 3 weeks.
So you have to take all of this math into consideration, especially for businesses like this. For most of us with like lower ticket hair services or whatever the case may be, you're probably not going to have to wait 3 weeks for somebody to close. Some people, yes. But the majority of the people should be ready to book like, that day. But it's still important if you're just running ads to get leads, you still got to do manual math on how much did it cost you to get that booking. So if, I don't know his name, but if he's getting like haircut leads at $5 and it takes 3 leads to get him an actual booked appointment, then his total cost to acquire that customer is $15. So 5 times the 3 leads. So it's really important that you track your numbers. That's how a lot of people end up just probably stop running their ads because they didn't track anything. They just ran ads. They probably saw customers were coming in, but they didn't really fully understand their numbers. And if you don't understand your numbers, then it's very hard for you to scale your business.
Okay.
Again,
Scripts, automations. What should we use with? See, I created scripts when I used to do this. I don't know. Are they? Do you guys do that in your line of work?
what do you like sales scripts?
Yeah, sales scripts. My bad.
Yeah, I think everyone
What's the
should
pickup line?
for like women or clients.
Clients. We trying to get money. Unless they're paying women. Now let me stop.
Hey, you want to go out to eat? Um,
That's your line.
yeah, I think everyone. I think everyone should have a. My mic died for my DJI. Hold on. Everyone should have a sales script, but again, depending on the complexity of your business, it's probably not going to be that like thorough for somebody like trying to book clients. But
Gotcha.
it's crazy that you asked because we sell the funnels and the done for you do with you services,
Mm-hmm.
and we literally had people. I didn't think to include that in the offer, like
Yes.
scripts, but people were like, what do I say to these people? I'm like, you don't know how to sell your own services.
No.
So like with my daughter's mom, she has her little system in place. She gets on the phone, she assesses the scene, then she literally has like a copy. Like if they're good to go, she has a copy and paste message with like multiple ways for them to pay. So the front part is systematized. But even that, you have to track. So it's like, how many phone calls do you need to get on? For those of you that have to call leads to close, how many people do you need to talk to for somebody to actually book?
Got you. Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
tracking is one of the honestly no one does it. That's why we're
Yes.
we're at where we are in our business. If we're not at $1 million a month, raise your hand if you're not doing 1 million a month or 100K a month. It's probably because we're not tracking anything.
Mm-hmm.
Text me. So track. Again, this is your opportunity to get free coaching, free Q&A. So y'all send me over y'all questions. Don't be shy.
He giving out the gems, y'all. We trying to get $1 million. What y'all plan? What y'all on? 'Cause I'm about to start talking about real estate again in a minute.
Hey, talk about it. I'm gonna just clip it up and post it on that other page.
Okay, okay. Let me get
Definitely
you
have
some
to
more.
be able to tell your story and give your offer so your services track everything. Yes, everything. Let's see. We'll ask my brother Menace. Where is he at?
Ooh, I got a good question. As soon as you finish this. Ooh.
If I were running lead ads for my salon, what KPIs should I track? So KPI stands for I think key performance indicator.
Mm-hmm.
So probably cost per click, click through rate, cost per lead. If I didn't say that, cost per call or cost per talking to somebody, then cost per booking.
You can create a list for us and send it to us.
Y'all want me to put this in a guide? Maybe I
Yes.
should just be building this stuff as y'all ask for it.
Yes, because we're not the only people who need this.
All right, $1,000.
Oh, shit.
Cece is
I don't
gonna
think we can go.
subsidize this for everyone. We're just gonna charge her and give it to y'all for free.
I don't think we need it anymore.
I don't know why it's taking so long.
I wanted to know the process because I remember you doing a video before on how to identify a winning product, I guess. Because we're trying to sell everything. And so, how do you decide on, like, you know what? Because I know a lot of hairstylists, they know how to do a lot of different hairstyles. Um, I guess they have to pick which one do they do good at, right? The best for them, I guess. I don't know. But anyhow, what is a way for you to be able to, I guess, point out a winning product or a winning niche or a winning? We trying to win.
I
And
got
I'm
it.
trying to figure out how I can tweak what I need to tweak.
Finding a you say how do I find a winning product?
Yes, you're selling pickleball item. Why do you feel like that's a winning product?
Oh, beautiful question. Where you get such great questions from? And such a
Well, I
bad
was
business
trying to
owner.
figure out how I'm going to do it in real estate. I'm trying to make some money.
Look, I'm gonna let me see if I can pull it for y'all. Um, and the thing is, you have to be aware that these things are even
Here, right?
that these things even exist. So here it is. Um, I created I play a lot of pickleball, so I don't run off. This applies to everyone. Like
Hair, it's okay.
pickle
You
what?
don't have to say hair
Pickle
because
what? But my point is, I created a pickleball Instagram page around a hobby that I like. So as I'm posting content, it's like going viral, and I'm noticing I'm not doing anything like extraordinary. So that means there's not a lot of content creators for the demand of pickleball content, which means I have an opportunity. So I'm like, well, how do I make money? So come across my feed about the how the market is growing and probably products that you should like sell other than paddles. Everybody wants to sell paddles. So I landed on the grip tape. CC's question was picking the right product. I've always been telling her we want to find something to sell that's needed. The issue is we're always trying to sell shit that people want. But imagine oil and gas and water and electricity and internet, like a utility. So on the pickleball paddle, there's the grip, like this grip tape that people constantly replace. So there's a high recurring value to that, meaning people will continue to buy it. One of the things I hate in business is always having to chase new customers. Like, what would all of y'all's business look like if you had a solid 100 customers that always did business with you?
eating every day.
Like, it literally, that's all it takes for most of us, a solid 50 or a solid 100 or a solid 1,000. So that's how I landed on the pickleball grip tape. I know that people will continue to order it because they have to, and they have no choice. So based on that, I told Manus, or you can go tell Chad or Gemini or Claude or whoever, go do research on. They basically all said the same thing. So I used all three tools. I used Claude, Manus, and Chad. I told them all go do research. They all came to the same conclusion that inside of the space for the pickleball grip, when people play continuously, their hands get sweaty, which makes the grip slippery. That's my segment of the market. That's my positioning. Hey, we created the first pickleball grip that doesn't get slippery when your hands get wet. People are going to immediately buy that because it's such a serious problem. They literally Chat Madness, all of these tools literally was seeing this in the review section on Amazon. It did reviews on Reddit. So this is stuff people are crying about. So that's my positioning and I actually had Manus yesterday developed the website. So the website should speak on this. Now it's still being built, but this top headline would speak to it doesn't get slippery when gets wet. So now we have taken all of this stuff, and again, we all have access to these tools. That's why businesses like how it is now, the barrier to entry to get into business right now is low because y'all all have access to these tools. You just have to take advantage of this stuff while it's there because stuff is only going to get harder for you if you're not taking advantage because it's getting easier for like lazy people, like people that really don't want to do anything. This was not hard at all. You also have to understand the money thing is getting non-existent because you don't necessarily even need money to go build a website now. Remember, I couldn't start a business 5 years ago without having a $500, $1,000, $2,000 website. Now I just need a subscription to Claude. It's like $20 or something. Marketing plans, branding. This tool did all of the branding for me.
Claude, this is Claude.
This is madness.
Got you. Okay. And
So
your prompt was research
um
this idea.
I had her do the research for first. Then you could take all of the research and say, hey, based on this research, build me a website.
Okay.
But I had this do its own branding. I was like, hey, what was the prompt? I was like, build me like a luxury. something.
So I have another question. Okay, and it's back to the first question on. Okay, if I was to pick some freaking hair, well, something other than hairstyle, like a product or whatever, something. You said to do a research on the product. Of
Okay,
course, you're gonna
should
find
should we do
problems.
this live?
I don't know. Is they ready for this?
Would,
Because
would
I
that
know I
help? Would
am.
that help someone if we just did this live? Someone throw some product ideas in the chat.
What are y'all using?
Something y'all want to sell or something you already sell, but it's not selling so well. I need a charger.
Come on, y'all. What y'all got? What y'all got? Because we're going to be in real estate in a minute if y'all don't come through.
Unless y'all want to hear about some real estate stuff. What prompt would I use? What prompt would you use for what specifically?
She probably was talking about what we were talking about just now.
Let's see the original prompt. I'm such a great prompt creator. Y'all know I created a prompt maker tool, right?
Ooh, she got sweat resistant hairspray.
Okay, I said I want you to plan out branding and packaging for a pickleball overgrip company called Sexy Grip. Create 4 product SKUs. Should be premium. Do research if you have to. Create typography, brand sheet. Create e-commerce site as well. It was a super simple prompt.
Okay.
And the
She
first
got
thing,
something.
what they say, sweat resistant hairspray. Okay, let's say we could build a business from scratch. We're gonna build out everything.
Yes.
Can you do research? This may take a little while. I was gonna have to do research into sweat resistant hairspray
That for men hair.
for men who sweat but need their man wig to last. For men that sweat but need their
They gonna eat that up. Mm-hmm.
man wig to last. What are the current
Research.
offerings and what segment of the market are underserved? Now this is already niched down. Seems like served, but we're just gonna ask anyway.
Okay.
So we're basically asking it to do research into the sweat. Is sweat resistant hairspray already a thing, or is this like? Let's not ask. Let's just look. Sweat
Let's see what Megan says.
resistant. Okay, so it looks like it is a thing.
So how did you get, I guess information on like what the comments were about your product on Amazon, on Reddit, on all these other platforms?
So Manus has access to agents. So
Okay.
agents act as like little employees. So it say, hey, Master Troy has tasked us with doing research. So CC agent, you go take Amazon. Amy agent, you go take Reddit, and it sends them to different parts of it. Then they come back with the data, then it puts it all together. You see here it says read about sweat resistant hairsprays for men on Reddit. So it's literally doing it right now.
Gotcha. So Reddit. So I wonder, can you do ads on Reddit?
Yeah, I think Reddit does offer ads.
Like, do they work? Have you tried it?
No. We're so like against using anything other than Facebook, Master Zuckerberg. Is it like I don't think there's
Working.
yeah, it's just let's look this up. I believe the majority of ad dollars are spent on Meta. And there's a reason for that. Where are the majority of ad dollars spent? We're not gonna
But
ask
they Google.
oh archaic Google. They don't know anything. They're gonna give us some biased information.
Let me see what they say. No, I'm saying Google. They gonna say Google.
Facebook, Instagram, majority of spend. YouTube, strong second tier. TikTok, growing fast. LinkedIn, Pinterest, Snap, Reddit.
Okay, Reddit is in the list. Cause they hold on. They said Pinterest too.
It says smaller but useful for beauty, home, wedding, lifestyle. Man, people be talking about Pinterest. The issue is tracking. If you can have third party tracking, okay, do Pinterest because the traffic is really cheap and there's not a lot of advertisers on Pinterest. And another thing, Pinterest has to be working if people are continuously spending money on Pinterest.
Correct.
The issue that we had was just it was just a tracking issue. I had three clients that were like, we're not seeing what Pinterest is saying.
Mm.
Then when I tried to run Pinterest ads for my own business, I had a call with them and they were talking some silly stuff. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. They were like, it took like 30 days for their pixel or something to optimize. So basically, for 30 days, you're basically burning money. I'm like, I'm not going to bet on in the future that the ads will work because that's not how ads are supposed to work. On Meta, if I spend $1 and everything is how it should be set up, I should be getting a response. I don't have to like
Gotcha.
wait. Yelp was like that as well. A predictable, healthy hair system for natural hair. I help women finally get consistent results through structured routine, whether they wear straight and braids or the wig. A predictable, healthy hair system for natural hair. Let's see. Okay, so Manus is still cooking.
Okay.
Any questions while that's doing what it does?
A structured routine, whether they wear it straight and braids or under wigs. What you using, girl? I need to grab some of that.
But see, this is still a little broad. You have to talk more to pains and problems. It says, I help women finally get consistent results through a structured routine. But where's the
What is
what?
consistent? What's the who?
Like, if you had to fill in a blank on this, like, are you dealing with blank? Like, what would you say? Are
Oh,
you dealing with thin, unruly hair? If so, I have a.
gotcha.
Dang, we was jamming earlier. We had like 24 people.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's taking time. It's kind of dead, you know.
Oh, maybe the time matters.
Mm-hmm.
Probably do this at like 8 in the morning.
Okay. So, what does the algorithm cares about right now? If we're doing content, what do we like? What do they care about? You know, because people always say, "Oh, I can manipulate the algorithm," and I'm like, I don't even know how you do that, but like,
Um,
watch or I guess engagement, like you said, was one thing.
well, you already know the answer, but I'm gonna go a little bit deeper. It's funny because I
Yeah.
just saw a post yesterday talking about hacking the algorithm.
So
So, what did I tell you earlier that's most important for all of these platforms?
you said engagement, right?
And more than engagement,
Retention.
but keeping users on the platform.
Oh yeah, yeah, keeping them on the platform. Yeah.
If
So what do
if
we?
you are a plantation owner, do you want people coming and going, or you
No,
want them to stick?
I need y'all to stay. I need money.
So our job as the cotton pickers is to do things to make people want to stay on the platform. So you do that with your content. Does your
Ah,
content allow me to see it and keep scrolling, or do I stop for that at least that 3 second for your hook or whatever the case may be? And do I stay through the duration? Do I save it? Do I share? Do I comment? All of these things are signals to the platform that, hey, we need to show this to more people because they're likely to keep staying on the platform.
Why do people always say they hacking a platform?
So here was the hack. The guy said, oh, I have a hack to hack the algorithm. He said what works extremely well for him are listicle style videos. So he was like, hey, the top 5 things you should know if selling your house in Little Rock, Arkansas. That's for you, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's the hook. Stick until the end because the 5th one is going to blow your mind. So now I have a reason to watch until the end, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you give your 4. Now on the 5th one, you don't give it. You say, hey, if you want the 5th one, it's in the comment section. Okay, so now I've opened the comment section, and you know the video continues to play when you're in the comment section. So now you're increasing the watch time and dwell time on the video. Then in the 5th one, it may say, hey, if you want more details on this 5th one or whatever, comment the word. So now you're triggering engagement. And he said sometimes he'll say, hey, the 5th one is in the chat section or comment section, but he won't even put it. So then they could be in there fussing about him not even giving it to him.
So he's scamming people.
Okay, so our research is finally done. Market research reports sweat-resistant hairspray for men styling. Man, we don't know how to read. The hell? Okay, so you see how thorough this is, but to save us some time.
So it's definitely growing. It's good.
I don't even know how to spell summarize. Okay, so we're going to ask chat to summarize this. Okay, pain points. Hair system adhesives break down from sweat. Styling products fail during workout. Sweat causes scalp irritation. Hair fibers can run. Adhesive require inconvenient curing time. Report identifies several underserved. So, okay, athletic hair system users, blue collar outdoor workers, hybrid styling. So, if you had to pick one to create a product around, which segment would you choose? Okay, I choose athletic. Okay. So are y'all understanding what I'm doing? So it gave us a summary breakdown. Then out of the, what is it? It had 4 underserved markets. So I asked Chad, out of the 4, which would it pick? And it came up with the athletic hair system users. Based on this, plan out how do I word this? Okay, so now I'm going to ask it to give me a copy and paste plan that I can. So we're going to build out a website for this. So again, y'all are aware because y'all are watching this, but this is how easy it is to start a business, because starting a business isn't the thing. It's the ability to get customers. But this makes it a lot easier how we started it, because we started it with a problem in mind and the fact that we're approaching this as a solution. Most people that have failed businesses, they only care about money. All they worried about is who can they scam next. Talking
Who
about
gonna
some.
pay the most money? We need to. Hey, I read something. That's what they teach you, in other classes.
Okay, so this
When you
gave
run off the
us.
wrong customers.
Let's see. Let's see. Where am I? Okay, so we're gonna use High Level Studio to build this for us. By the way, I didn't even pitch myself. igrowsalons.com. Y'all want to work with us personally on growing your business, ads, funnels, any of that stuff. So right now we're inside of High Level or climbme.ai. If you want access to this, like a do-it-yourself version, is $197 per month. Message me on Instagram for the link to sign up. Okay, so we're just going to paste that prompt in here. Take that out. We could also use Manus, but Manus uses credits. I don't want to waste my credits on this. Right now, for whatever reason, High Level Studio is free. I don't know. I don't know how they eating the cost of this. And actually, we're going to use Claude as well. Let's see if Claude is back working. Build this. How can I charge my phone?
Get a charger.
No, I need a USB-C to C.
So you typically, why do you use Claude? What do you use Claude for? To create the website?
I really don't use Claude
You
like
was
that.
gonna use it for the other part too. So what is Claude good at?
I'm only using Claude because I had to pay for it. I signed up for Claude. I think to try their new model or whatever because it was getting all the people were talking about it.
Yeah.
But this isn't the Claude. Claude has all these like skills and stuff you can build into Claude. So Claude is one of the more advanced tools, especially with these skills and whatnot. I personally prefer Manus, because it kind of just Manus has all of the tools like inside of Manus.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I'm just showing y'all to see what comes up with the best or better website. Where are we at?
Okay, while you doing that, let me.
Any questions? Is Manus better? Yes. So Manus is a combination of all the tools and agents. So it can probably call on Claude. It can call on Chat. It can call on Nano Banana for images or something. Claude is more like the brain. But I think Claude can probably do everything that Manus does. But here's the crazy part. These are my thumbnails. And if you were to go pay for these thumbnails, it probably cost you $100 each, easy. Because it's top tier, high professional stuff. But what's funny was these thumbnails are made this is Manus, but it uses Nano Banana, which is Google's imaging tool. If I go give the same prompt to Nano Banana, the thumbnails don't look like this, like not even close. So Manus uses these tools, but it also puts its own like spin on it.
Yeah, gotcha. And what was the prompt? The thumbnails get you. Okay.
I still don't know what prompt I use because if I try to do this from scratch, it's not gonna be.
Go
So
to the front, like the first. You're still in the. Well, no, you're not in that
wait, let
particular
me.
conversation.
So I literally just leave this window up all the time. Let me scroll to the top. Okay, I gave it my branding sheet so it can understand my colors. Then it gave me this my brand identity summary. Then I gave it a picture of me. I said, using elements, can you create thumbnail of me for YouTube video, incorporate my headshot as well? The titles of the video is, or the title of the video is how to double your salon. So just based on my branding sheet, this photo and this sorry prompt, this was the output.
I like that.
But this is not good as these. So let me see if I did anything.
Different.
Can you change the white part of my hat? So I changed the white part of my hat to say igrowsalons.com. So I did that. Can you reference my brand sheet in the next test? Okay, so then I gave it a picture of my hoodie so it can put the hoodie on me. Referencing the previous thumbnail, can you make another thumbnail titled Simple K-Tip Ad Made Us Over 7,000? So it's still doing that.
Yeah, I feel like you done flew over my head right now.
Trying to see when did it change. Okay, we're still looking like this.
Ooh.
Mm. Yeah,
It's simple.
those chips.
Okay. Starting to get some changes. Some changes.
I don't think I read prompt. And he gave me a picture of me in the hoodie. I don't know. I think it just like self-evolved.
No, I saw, if you kind of scroll up a little bit, you kind of see kind of where it started changing a little bit.
But I don't think I re-prompted it. I only gave it the titles. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I did a re-prompt. I think it just started getting smarter on its own.
Okay. Just do manage. Gotcha.
Okay, sorry. No, we're getting sidetracked. Let's see if our website is done. Almost. Okay, so we use Madness to do research to find a segment of the market that is underserved for the, what is it called? Sweat resistant hairspray. Then we had chat summarize it and pick one of the four that it feels is best. Then based on that, it came up with the athletic something wearers. So we took that summary and said, hey, create us a website plan. Now we're taking the website plan and putting it into high level AI studio. You can also put this into Claude. You can also put this into Manus to build out our website for us. The difference between Manus and Claude is I can immediately, I think you can do that with Manus, but I can immediately, number one, connect this. Okay, site's done. Connect this to high level as well as deploy this to an actual .com. Like fairly simple. So sweat-proof confidence for men with hair system. A lightweight styling hair protective spray built for men who train hard, sweat heavy, and refuse to let their hair system control their life. So we have like some pain points, gym anxiety.
Okay. I like that black.
Yeah, this is very manly.
That dark look. Yes.
So it's calling out pain points. If you wear a hair system, sweating is not just a small inconvenience; it can turn into a daily confidence problem. So we got positioning. Meet Sweat Lock, the hair system spray built for active men. So again, positioning, it's all focused on the sports angle or the sweating angle.
Okay, here you go, sis. This
It
is it.
has a routine, the 5 minute sweat lock routine. So style, spray, train. Now it's comparing raw regular hairspray. So this is what a website should be for anybody. Everything that this is containing, and this is a single landing page selling one thing. Like this is how you like sell products. Who this is for? I'm guessing gym goers, runner, basketball players. So this is very thorough, very thought out.
Yeah, it looks good. Nice.
Then there's an opt-in form for joining the wait list. Then there's a FAQ.
Does she have some products that helps the wig stay on, I guess? Sweat proof?
I believe I don't know if they own them. Who is that asked about this? Do you use other people's product or do you already have a product for this? But again, y'all saw how easy it was. What is it? How long did this take us? Like 10 minutes from idea to a website being developed.
So how do we get this website? You said we have to have. Um, how do we get this website?
So this is inside of High Level Studio.
Okay.
So
So
I
you have
could,
to have a high level account, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So I could publish this, but I also can add a custom domain. Like say you want to actually use this, and have other people go. I mean, you still can like share this link out, but it's just not a custom domain.
So how do we attach a custom domain to this?
I think it's just gonna ask you to go inside of your. Let me see. Go inside of your. I did one. So you have to do this. It's not that hard. This C name record stuff. So I went into my Namecheap account.
Oh,
Yeah.
you good on that, man. That's cool.
So for this one, I think I connected an actual domain. Let me see. Hey, you eating good, huh, family?
Had a salad yesterday. A whole salad.
Yeah. Well,
I did. Did you?
oh,
Yeah. What was so? Everywhere. With some good old tomatoes and corn.
okay. It was actually this site. So
Yeah.
sixfigurehairbusiness.com was the connected domain. So it built this little quiz. I use other people, but in the process of getting my own. Okay, well I'm gonna send you an invoice for 5K. We just built it out for you, like easy peasy.
And you call me a scammer.
Ah. I learned from you.
I like it. It looks good. Okay. So I need to figure out what they selling it with the house.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I need to figure out how to fucking sell houses. I haven't started nothing yet. I'm just finishing school. I haven't even finished school yet, but I'm getting there
When are you done with school?
next month on the 21st. So, idea
For
is
what? Oh,
go from there.
yeah.
Okay, well, I think we're
Any other questions? Anybody in the chat?
it's a good Q&A. I think we need a little bit more AI freaking lessons. But like I was in science class or something.
So y'all want AI content? How to AI head ass?
Include AI in our business.
I just don't want to. I
And
don't want people to get like
lost.
unfocused.
Okay.
Not necessarily lost. It's just a lot of us really don't have use for AI right now.
Okay.
A lot of this stuff is just hype and bullshit. It's extremely rare that somebody's making money from AI. Like
Got
most
you.
of these
Got
people
you.
are liars. They
They're
create
lying.
content.
Okay, because I'm like,
A lot of these guys are just content creators. Like, oh, I made this from Claude, but they make money from making content, telling you that you can make money from Claude.
money. So they lying to me. So they scammers too, huh?
Thanks. This was very beneficial. Yes, if you enjoyed the stream, give me a like, give me a subscribe if you're not already subscribed.
Okay. Well, I guess I don't know. You just showed us how to do the thumbnail, so that was good. And
Yeah,
then you
for
showed
people
us
that
how to
use YouTube,
listen. We can use
you not
that
about to make no
thumbnail.
YouTube video.
I want to.
Scary ass.
Now I need to buy a high level account to get them to create my website. So what if I had Shopify?
What do you mean?
Like, will I with this being published
Hey,
through high level?
look, can y'all tell what type of site this is?
No,
Would you believe me if I told you this was Shopify?
nah, you lying.
So this is Shopify, but this was built inside of Manus. I said, Manus, build me a Linktree style website, but I need the code to be compatible with Shopify.
Got you. So we need to get the code. Got you.
So this is actually a Shopify. This is a Linktree, but it's built on top of Shopify because I like Shopify's analytics. I didn't want to come into high level and use their clunky ass analytics platform to be trying to see how many people went to the site.
Got you.
Shopify, I can literally see live. You can see at the bottom. Can y'all see that? It says the little Shopify logo
Where?
at the bottom of my screen.
No, I don't
It's the
see it.
bottom left. It's probably cut off.
Yeah, it's probably. Yeah, I don't see it.
I know how you can see it. What about now?
Shit, I don't know. Nope, I still can't see it. Do they? Do y'all see it? Cause I can't see it.
What do you see on your screen? You see my mouse hovered over subscribe to my YouTube?
You know, on the like yours is the what I see a little bit later on the actual channel because I'm on the phone. So now I see you moving the thing away. Okay, now I see it.
You see it's a Shopify refresh.
Yep, I see the yeah, I see it now. See, that's how many seconds the actual video is from the conversation.
Oh, okay.
I got you, man. I got you, got you. Hold on, wait, okay. Batch content. Do you do that?
But AI can create whatever you ask of it, so technically you can gain money off of it if you utilize it properly. Debatable. What was your question? Do I batch content?
Yes. But you using AI. You just use AI for your thumbnail, right? And to create this. So you
She was
making money from
saying
it.
that okay, so creation of things is now democratized. Is that the word? Decentralized. We all have access. The issue with that is you still have to have skills. Most of us don't have the ability to sell. Most of us don't have the ability to position. So you just gave all of these children this like tool to go build stuff, but you don't know what to do with it. And that's just what
No
happens.
direction.
That's literally why. What was the name of that? Was it called Sora? You remember ChatGPT came out with the video platform?
Oh yeah.
That's why that shit is
Yeah.
now out of business. They literally shut it down.
You know what? I haven't noticed that. So
Exactly. We were hype on Sora for 3 days. Then everybody was like, okay, it don't do shit. You can create all of this shit content, but it doesn't do anything. All of this stuff does is take up resources and cost money to make. So yes, we're building, but no one's building anything worth anything. It's just all bullshit. And they were literally a prime example. I don't know how much did Sora. I think they said Sora's revenue was $2 million. How much did it cost to build Sora?
yeah, I was about to ask the company.
So look, it said it was costing $1 million per day to run Sora.
Wow. How much did they actually make? How much
They
did it
made
actually?
$2 million in revenue.
Oh no.
So you have to ask yourself, if the top companies in the world are doing the same thing we're doing, they have access to all this compute power,
More
and
stuff.
they're building Sora, which is some bullshit. It doesn't do anything. We're doing the same stuff because we have access to chat to build stuff. But what do we do with the stuff that we build? Nothing.
Well, what you're doing right now is creating thumbnails for your YouTube ads, YouTube content.
Yes. No, I'm not saying it's impossible. And even that, does that drive needles? Does that move needles?
No, but it's useful.
We don't know yet.
You ain't spend no money from paying somebody to do it.
So yeah, in that sense, it'll save me money from having to go buy a thumbnail.
Boom.
We could also like build a app or something, but do we have the skills to go sell it?
Okay, how do you do badge content? Can you your next video? Can you show us how to use that? Remember I was telling you for your long video content, chopping it down and then making like short video content or whatever.
What's your question? How to batch content?
Yeah, chopping up the long form content.
So you want me to show you that on video?
You can do it on your next video, like showing us how to batch. Because again, we're creating content. So right now, this is a long form content. We just created a video. How do we chop it up to use the same content? I know you said what tool was doing that. Have you used it before? It's not caption, but the other one that you said.
Descript.
Descript, yes.
So like this video is 42 seconds or 42 minutes. But yeah, I could make a separate video. But now Descript has these AI tools. Which one did I use? It was one where it went in and got you clips. Shorten. And I haven't even used. Okay, so here it is. Create clips. There's also this create highlight reel or find highlights. So you can say the number of clips you want, the seconds, then you select which format you want. So we're gonna go with this one, then we'll hit submit. So now this will go dig through this 42-minute video and try to find five 60-second clips. So what I will do, so I recorded all of this on my DJI Osmo. So okay, now I just pull the clips. So, and remember, this was a wide format video. It got the short format. It has the captions on there, and it's 67 seconds. It's also given a summary. I know y'all can probably hear this.
Pull up in our
So what I'll do is I'll be uploading this stuff that I just recorded to this. So maybe I could do it like live when I'm trying to edit. But I don't have the most experience using this. Typically when I batch create content, I upload it to probably edits or something. Then I'll just cut out the little clips that I need.
So you finna guinea pig with us and send us some bullshit information?
Yep. It's free, ain't it?
Look at him, it's free. Don't mean it. Okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. We'll do another live stream tomorrow, probably maybe like 9 a.m. or something.
Okay, come with the questions ready.
As long as CC not sleep.
No, I'm up at too early.
But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram at iGrowSalons. Also visit iGrowSalons.com. Thanks for watching.